How are you doing? Thank you so much for doing what you always do. But if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Jerry. Welcome to this channel. I hope you enjoy. I hope you do find what you're looking for. I hope you hang around. I hope you subscribe. Just join the club, and let's have some fun. Well, it is the evening of the 26th of September 2019. So it's the evening of spending the day with my son and just having a blast. Guys, woo! Let me tell you, when your child is 2, it's a whole different ball game. So yeah, I figured let's talk parenting. Let's talk children and just raising kids, however you're doing it. Let's just have like a general nice conversation. We just got home. I'm extremely exhausted, so I'm definitely not gonna do my usual facial routine, but I also wanted to show you guys what I do when I am tired and I just want to be over and done with it. So what better way for us to hang out this evening than us talking about parenting in general, as well as removing makeup. Just removing this makeup in the easiest way possible. What time is it? It's exactly 5:30. So yeah, so let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Man, I've had such a long day. As in, people say terrible 2 is a thing. You don't know it until you're until you are terrible 2. Because today we were shooting some family portraits and whatever. And immediately we walked into that studio, my child decided this is the moment. This is the moment for me to show these people what I'm made of. And so he gave us such trouble, man. He gave us such trouble. Thank God. I had a sweet, but even the sweet was not working. I had a cake. That helped. For microseconds, that helped. Thank God the photographer was a professional, so he was like, yeah. So the cake, we gave him like a bite or 2 of the cake, and so he was calm. And the original plan was to do 2 shoots. So the one we do as a family, and then the one he does by himself. Yeah, the one we did as a family, he was comforted more by his dad, and so he was willing to cooperate, although half of them were really a waste. Now the one that he was supposed to do by himself, guys, you see, when after you've done the photo shoot and you're supposed to pick the pictures you want them to edit for you, there was none. He was moving like this, like that. He was a movement the whole entire time, and so I am exhausted, to say the least. And immediately we walked out of that studio, he was fine. He was fine. Okay, so as usual, guys, I'm gonna start with my coconut oil. I don't like the way it's crumbled. I usually like when it's melted, but now it has particles. Alright, so I have concluded today, guys. I have concluded that parenting is a hard job on anyone. Honestly, it is hard. Parenting is hard. It is hard. Those who have done it, I mean, it's doable. It's doable. You definitely can parent your children, but it does take a toll on you. Sometimes the stares you get even at the mall. For a minute, the photographer that was doing our photos, he's done all our portraits before, And so, you know, I was a bit comfortable with him, but let me tell you, if it was anybody else, I'd have been just like, it's above me. It's above me, guys. It's above me. I'd have been, it's above me and I need to go. Can someone show me where the door is? I need to go. Because I was just like, oh my God, this, you know, and it's not like he's misbehaved or anything. He just chose today to not cooperate. It's just, so parenting is hard, man. Parenting is hard, but it's doable, guys. So if you're parenting and you're feeling like, oh my God, today is just a hard day, yeah, it happens to everyone, even to the best of them all. And I also know, because I've spoken to a couple friends of mine, it doesn't get easier, you know. So don't give up now. I was even talking to the photographer and I was like, oh my God, when will I come here? And the photo shoots are like a bliss. And then innocently we are like, maybe when we come next year when he's 3, it's going to be better. And then the photographer looks at us and he's like, no, it's actually going to be worse. No, it's actually going to be worse. I've seen worse. And I was like, wow, what a way to break the news to us. So, you know, cheers to parenting. Cheers to the cries. Cheers to the laughs. Cheers to the highs. Cheers to the lows. I mean, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. But it's the most rewarding world ever. Okay? So once you're done with your coconut oil, you want to use a wet wipe to help you. Look at that, manze. No, it's because of the photo shoots. Because I had to be face beat. Of course, I had to be face beat, man. So yeah, today actually should be the day, guys, you wash your face, especially if you've had such a face beat. But who am I? Today is the day that I will not do the whole makeup removal. And I'd applied a lot of mascara. I need for it to be out. All right. Now, you see the way, point number 2, guys, point number 2. If you have any fears about raising children or having children in general, you're justified. You're justified, because raising little people, everything about them just scares you. Their health, what they're eating, their nannies, how they're being treated, their schools, what school are they going to join, man, you know. So you already have fears, and then you get into it and you have a child. The more this child grows, the more the fears you had before settles on you. They start settling. You know, you start seeing like it's true what people used to say about whatever fears you have in mind. But guys, the Bible tells us that we're not given the spirit of fear. We're not given the, I mean, it's natural for humans to fear. You know, it's natural to fear, but you have to be cautious of the fact that fear is not your portion and that you're not made for fear. And this, I think this is where now you start exercising faith that yes, I will do it. I'll be a great mom. My child will go to a great school. My child is of perfect health. You start now speaking your faith into existence, because fear, this is real. It's real. Fear is real. All right, we're done with that. What we're gonna do next is we're going to try and still remove makeup, but this time around I'm gonna use micellar water. by Garnier. So that's what we're gonna use enough. Yani utumia kidogo kidogo. Use enough. It's yours. Okay. So that's that. I hope. Ooh, yeah. Not so bad. I didn't even let that one focus, but not so bad. Seems like I have conquered the devil of makeup and dirty faces. Okay, so guys, that's that. I think this thing does work wonders, guys. I think it does work wonders. So if you're looking for an alternative for makeup removal, I highly suggest you try Garnier. They have this that is in this yellowish goldish bottle, but they also have another one that is in a pink bottle. It does work wonders. It does work wonders, and I feel like it makes your skin look better over time. Okay, don't say I didn't tell you. Number three, we're still having our conversation, guys. Don't let anyone guilt trip you about being a parent or about being a mom. I feel like this world, even people with children, even people who know how difficult it is that raising kids and still trying to manage other affairs of your life, I feel like there are people who are still going to make you feel like what you're doing for your child is not enough. Me personally, I already give myself grief and I already guilt trip myself enough for me to let anyone else guilt trip me. At the end of the day, everything I do in my life, may it be work, may it be schooling, may it be waking up early and coming back late, it's in my mind, it's what is required for my child to be safer, to be, I don't know, to be more secure. You know what I mean? So you can't let people guilt trip you about being a mother when you're already doing it to yourself enough times, you know? So no, don't let anyone guilt trip you for nothing. Everything that you're doing is what you should be doing, and it is at the right time for the correct reasons. Period. And I feel like also nobody can ever teach you how to raise your own children more than you can teach yourself how to raise your own children. And this is why you know your child so much more better. You understand them. You can literally tell when they want water, when the rest of the world think they want food. You know what I mean? So don't if it is whatever it is that you feel that you need to change it. You know, change it for the betterment of the child. You're the one who understands them more. You're the one who has the best interest of your children at heart more than anyone else. And as long as you're doing what's good for that child, stick to it. Don't listen to nobody. Don't do that, sis. Don't do that. Now, after we have removed our makeup and it's dry, what I'm gonna do is tone, and then we can continue this conversation. Again, we go back to our wipes. And I'm using Nivea Mattifying Toner. Funny story, guys. This is combination to oily skin. I've used this for the longest time, guys. And just the other day, I went to buy foundation from the MAC store, and they told me that my skin was dry. Guys, all the products I've bought before are for combination to oily. I don't know what made me think that my face is combination to oily, as in ridiculous. Turns out I'm a dry skinned girl, and so this is not the right toner for me, but I bought it and I have to use it until the last drop. Okay, we're going to use that combination to oil or whatever. The next time we go to buy another one is when we will remember we are dry skinned. How funny is that? But I also don't really think by the way, guys, comment down below, how do you check whether your skin is oily or dry? Because that lady told me that it's the feeling you get after you've washed your face. It's the feeling you get after you've washed your face. So I don't know, what feeling do you get after you washed your face? Because honestly, I do feel dry, but the dryness could also be caused by whatever soaps you're using. It should not necessarily mean that your skin is dry, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not using only water to wash your face. But I don't know, comment down below and let us know when you had to do pia sisi tusome huko kwa comments tuone how it is that we get to know whether we are dry skin or oily skin. We are going to be highly appreciative. Okay, thank you. Remember to tone your shingo bwana. Tone it. Alright guys, number 4, it's important to understand that kids have different growth, they have different milestones. The milestones could be the same, but they reach the milestones at different stages. So do not compare your child to anybody's child. And I'm telling you this firsthand, because I used to compare my child to others. So, hey, they are walking, but mine is not walking. Oh, akona meno, but mine doesn't have teeth. No, don't compare your child to other. Don't compare your child to other people's kids. It's not fair. If you do feel at the bottom of your heart that your child is not hitting their milestone the way they should, the best person to consult is a doctor. It's not other friends. Because what happens is you almost start feeling guilty for your child not having hit their milestones, yet it is not your responsibility, neither is it in your capabilities. You know what I mean? You can't change some things about your children. You really can't. Milestones is set to honor God. So give your child the time they need to grow and to become the person that they're meant to become. Some kids speak at 9 months, some kids speak at 3 years, 4 years. I mean, you will be depressed trying to compare a child to other people's children. In as long as you're doing your best, you're praying for your child, the rest of it, leave it to Jesus, sis. Leave it to God. Okay? He's the author and the finisher of a child's life. Period. Alright? So finally, my toner has dried out. We are going to moisturize. So this is Nivea as well. I absolutely love this thing. I just bought it the other day. I actually was walking in the aisle and then I came to the Nivea stand. I was trying to buy the toner and then the guy who was there convinced me to buy this. It's Nivea Perfect and Radiant Even Tone Day Cream. But I'm gonna use it for the night because it's mine. I use it however I want. Okay. Yeah. Kwani ningenunua ya mchana na usiku? Where do I get that kind of money? So I bought the day one and I use it for both day and night. And it has been working wonders. So finally guys, moisturize. I know it looks whitish at first, but it does settle down pretty fast. All right. Finally guys, in this journey of Mary Joan, stop calling me. I'm gonna call her back. Oops. Sorry guys. Finally, in this journey of parenting, You need to celebrate the milestones, guys. You need to celebrate the milestones. You need to immerse yourself into it, because we've already said it can be a bit tough on everyone. Yeah, so celebrate whatever small milestones you can. Celebrate the birthday, celebrate when they start eating, celebrate when they take their first step. Take a picture, take a video, just celebrate it. Tap yourself at the back and say, sis, you made it. Celebrate these small milestones. And this goes to everything about your life. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. You deserve all the happiness in the world. And sometimes in this cruel world, the happiness that does not really comes from the outside. It can only come from within. So celebrate yourself, celebrate your child, celebrate your journey, and live a happy and fulfilling life. You know what I mean? Yeah, celebrate the small milestones, guys. And just like that, I am done. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for always coming back, Manze. Thank you for the support. I really, really, really appreciate it. I hope you find this conversation helpful, and I can't wait to see you next week. Oh, by the way, I have something exciting coming up. You just keep it locked. Wait and see. It's gonna be fire. All right. But until then, Manze, love, 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 and light.